Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Ben Dennis. Top story tonight, a U.S. Park Police officer remains in custody tonight. That's after he was accused of a deadly shooting at a McLean apartment building and happened just before 12:30 this morning on Old Meadow Road. That's where Dave Laval brings us the latest details.
Fairfax County investigators do not believe a U.S. Park Police officer meant to shoot a fellow officer inside a second-floor apartment here at the Ryland. But it did happen, and it cost that officer his life.
Didn't even hear a gunshot, which is the wildest thing.
Michael Houck among those shocked by what happened inside this building early Sunday morning where Houck lives.
We didn't hear anything, but which is good because I have a 7-month-old child and she slept through it. At least he's thankful for that.
Investigators told us 25-year-old Alexander Roy shot and killed 22-year-old Jesse Hernandez. Both are officers with the U.S. Park Police. They're among 3 off-duty officers inside the apartment.
It was crazy because we didn't want to walk home at night, and then we got here to all the chaos, and it was wild.
Steve Ebmeyer and Greg Taggart visited Houck from Detroit.
We saw the one friend coming down, his hands were up, he's like, no weapon, no weapon.
Investigators said Roy attempted to do what's known as dry fire a gun. That's when someone fires the weapon they believe is unloaded.
People like that have a lot of training with it, so you would assume that would not happen in a scenario like this.
Investigators said alcohol was involved. U.S. Park Police declined to discuss what happened, but did say in an email Sunday, quote, "Our focus right now is on supporting the family, friends, and co-workers of our employees involved in this tragic incident." Prosecutors charged Roy with involuntary manslaughter. He remains held without bond at the Fairfax County Adult Detention Center. In McLean, Dave Laval, DC News Now.